Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku and I'm here to give you my first impressions on Princess Principal. No one's really been talking about wanting to see Princess Principal or anything like that. I'm actually, I think, the only one that's reviewing this anime or, you know, checking it out at least. But anyway, Princess Principal takes place in a very interesting setting. Victorian London, with our main characters being spies. Now, spies is a very rare genre to have today. Spies pretty much had its time between, you know, late 90s to late 2000s. Really, you don't really get spies too often anymore in really any medium. You get assassins, but assassins aren't really the same as spies. Spies are much more than assassins. So because of that, I just had to check out Princess Principal because when I was a kid, I was obsessed with spy stories and I even wanted to be a spy. Of course, you know, that's one of those kid dreams that everyone has, like, you know, like I want to be a cowboy or a fireman or a police officer, you know, stuff like that. It was just one of those kid dreams, but still, I was obsessed with spies as a kid. The opening, oh my gosh, that opening song is fantastic. One of the best of this season. Visually looks stunning as well, but that song is fire. Absolute fire. I love the ED too, but that opening, whew. Oh man, that woman can sing. Whoever sings that opening, just wow, props right then and there. Animation is pretty good too, and there is a bit of CGI, however, it's only used when needed, which is not that much. The only time they used CGI was when the characters got in a car, but it wasn't like every single car was CGI. Again, it was just really quick, short scenes, and heck, it was night, so you could barely even see the CGI. Like, it's fine, definitely passable. There's enough action, and art style looks great. Love the character designs as well, especially when our main cast of ladies are in their spy uniforms. They look really awesome. The only complaint I really have with this first episode is how rushed it was. There were a lot of things that took place in this episode. We went from scene to scene to scene. It cut really fast, really hard to keep up with all the information being thrown at us. So I can understand if people get turned off by this first episode because of that. Maybe they don't understand what's going on. Totally understand. Maybe this will only happen with this episode, like it won't be completely crammed and rushed throughout the rest of the series. I believe this is an anime original. But this story is about spies, girls who are in high school, including the Princess of England. Their case this time is to protect this guy who they mainly call Defector, but his name is Eric, and they had to keep him in hiding for a little bit. And a lot of this episode was mainly about lies and how almost everything the main girl, Ange, says is a lie. And same with the other girls too. Even though they're kind of friends, still they tell lies to each other, and it's really hard to pick out what's the truth. And then we find out, oh boy, Eric turns out to be a liar too, when he tries to expose the spies to the Duke of Normandy and his little army there for the ambush, but ultimately fails and ends up dying in the end because his plan fails completely. He was trying to not only betray the spies, but also betray the Duke of Normandy by running away and at least, you know, trying to save his sister, because his sister was in an accident that he caused, and unfortunately there was no cure. He was trying to cure her, but now it's too late because he's dead. And yeah, this was a really fun episode and a really intriguing start. But again, I understand if the pacing of this episode turns a lot of people off, but please let me know if you will be sticking with the series, maybe giving it the 3-episode test, gonna binge watch it later on. Let me know your thoughts on this episode and your plans. Just letting you know that this has been licensed by Anime Strike and exclusive to Anime Strike. So yeah, there's that. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.